I'm Jeff Grimshaw, anchor of the TVnews.tv, and welcome to GoodTV.com, when television was good. Now our TV time machine takes you back to Monday night of the 1968-69 TV season. I'm sure you remember 68 as one of the most turbulent years in post-World War II America. We lost Dr. Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy to violent acts of hatred, and a spate of riots swept across our great land, topped off by the contentious 1968 presidential election, which was one of the closest in the 20th century. And worse yet, we learned from the most trusted voice in America, Walter Cronkite, that the war in Vietnam could not be won, spawning a series of anti-war, anti-government, and anti-America protests throughout the land. In 1968, there were 58 million TV homes in America, still nothing near the over 115 million we have today. And in 68, nearly 11.5 million new TV sets rolled off the assembly line. And they weren't all color TVs either, as the number of color sets would not eclipse black and white in America until 1972. Now for me personally, 68 was possibly the greatest year in TV because this is when my dear old dad finally relented and purchased a color TV for the family. Thanks, Dad. Now for Monday night in 1968, we present a quartet of TV favorites. The Avengers, Gunsmoke, I Dream of Jeannie, and The Big Valley. The Avengers, which you saw on CBS at 7:30 Eastern Time, was the slinky yet spoofy spy series, which was in its final season. Now gone was the very striking Diana Rigg, replaced by a new female operative to inject new life into the series. Well, it didn't work. The Avengers would be canceled by season's end. Directly competing at 7:30 Eastern across the dial on CBS was the venerable Western Gunsmoke, the longest-running primetime live-action series in TV history. That is, until recently, it was tied by Law and Order. Gunsmoke lasted just 9 days shy of 20 years, exiting the CBS schedule in September of 1975. Only two of the original cast made it to the very end of the series. James Arness, who of course was Marshal Matt Dillon, and Milburn Stone, who played the indomitable Doc Adams. Okay, now picture this. Let's take a time out for a GoodTV.com commercial break, complete with this very snappy retromercial. Hey, remember the candy you ate as a kid, but you can't really get that great stuff anymore? Well, until now. Just scroll down to this icon, give it a click, and you will be whisked away to oldtimecandy.com, the home of all the candy you ate as a kid. Like Yipe Stripes Fruit Stripe Gum, Cinnamon Toothpicks, outlawed at school, remember? Goldmine Gum, yeah, I used to eat an entire bag in just one chew. The vaunted Candy Necklace, you want to wipe that drool off your throat? And get this, coming back soon, Bonamo Turkish Taffy, oh yeah, give that Turkish Taffy a smack, and there's tons more. So click right here and go back and enjoy the candy you ate as a kid at oldtimecandy.com.
Hey, meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger, meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger.
It's almost alive, it's only $19.95.
Swing it up, it says yes, take the shot, count it down, dip it off. Meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger, meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger. Swing it up, it says yes, take the shot, count it down, dip it off. Hey, meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger, meet the swinger, Polariod Swinger.
Now I well remember this spot, not just because it featured soon-to-be superstar actress Ali MacGraw, but because the spot made me want this, a Polariod Swinger, and I wanted it in the very worst way. And I got one for my birthday in 1968. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Great product, great value, and a lot of great times. GoodTV.com also celebrates TV on Monday night in 1968 with I Dream of Jeannie, which also competed at 7:30 Eastern for your TV attention. and it starred Larry, I'll someday become JR on Dallas, Hagman, and the very luscious Barbara Eden. Ugh. This magical comedy was NBC's answer to ABC's success with Bewitched, but Jeannie never made it into the top 25 of the Nielsen ratings. Jeannie would have much success in syndication. Now, we have a GoodTV.com poll question for you. Did I Dream of Jeannie jump the shark, lose its edge when Major Anthony Nelson and Jeannie got married? Well, let us know what you think with our poll at GoodTV.com. And you can also see what your fellow TV fans think. Now, rounding out Monday Night TV in 1968 at 10 Eastern was ABC's Western of a different breed, The Big Valley. This was the final season of the Big Valley's 4-year run. And although never a ratings powerhouse, this series would produce major future star power. Richard Long, who would star in Nanny and the Professor, Lee Majors, the $6 Million Man, and Linda Evans, who would go on one day to headline Dynasty. We hope you enjoy our Monday Night TV from 1968. I'm the TVNews.TV's Jeff Grimshaw, and we hope you'll explore everything we have to offer you at GoodTV.com, when television was good.